Hello friends, in this video we will try to discuss how to check whether a specific column exists in data frame or not. Okay, so we will try to see into practical now how to validate a column information. For that, let's try to take some sample data in order to validate a scenario. Let's take data columns. Let's say we do have employee ID and employee name. Okay, we will take two columns. Let's say data, so employee ID, let's say 10, employee name, let's say Krishna. So under ID, employee ID 20, let's say employee name is Mahesh. Let's say employee ID is 30, employee name is Rajesh. Okay, now we'll try to create a data frame out of this. Df equal to spark dot create data frame. Let's say data equal to data comma schema equal to data columns. Okay. Now let's say df dot show df dot print schema. Okay, now we are going to see the sample data. We have taken three records for employee ID and employee name, and employee ID and employee name we do have two columns. Okay, now we will try to print the column info. Let's say print df dot schema. Okay, we'll try to print this and we'll see what it is going to fetch it. So this is giving in a form of struct type of struct field. So employee ID and employee name we do have information. So let's give field names as well. So this is giving the same. Now let's close the parenthesis, and we do have two different columns, employee ID and employee name. Okay, now we will try to provide a condition. We will try to write the if loop condition in order to validate whether a column exists or not in a data frame. Let's say we'll try to take, we will try to store in the variable. Okay, df dot schema dot field names we will store into under columns variable. Now if columns dot count, let's say we'll try to validate it for employee ID. If employee ID is greater than 0, now we will try to print employee ID exists in data frame. Now we'll go for else block. Else employee ID not exist in data frame. Okay, now we will try to run and see employee ID exists in data frame. Okay, so we do have employee ID. Let's say employee name. So if we try to run and see, employee name exists in the data frame. let's say employee salary, we will try to check it. So I want to see whether it is employee salary exists or not in a given data frame. Now if we try to run and see, it's going for the else block, employee salary not exist in data frame. Okay, so here is the simple if condition helps us in order to validate into the data frame whether that particular column exists or not. Okay, so for that we are going to use df.schema.field names. Okay, so that's all for today's guys. If you really like this video, please do subscribe it, like it and share it and do the comment.